Happy 4th!
Hi guys, happy 4th of July. Here we are for our June wrap up and what we've done in the last month. So to get us started, we'll go through, I don't even know where we'll start with whips. Okay, so you guys, the last time we saw you was the end of Mania, and so we had half of May and then all of June. And so I stuck with my rotation for the whole month. Yay me.
Good job, Heidi.
Stuck with my whole rotation, and instead of you seeing every single one of my whips, because I go through all of my whips within 3 weeks. Instead of seeing every single one every time, I've divided it up into 3 sections, and so you'll see hopefully from here on out you'll see my whips as they go, like every 3 months. So these are the whips that were not a part of Mania, and I am just going to show off what I've done, where I'm at, and what I've done on them. So this first one is the Never Ending Band Sampler Panel 1, and I am about halfway through this one. During my rotation, I got this last band done. I finished up this band and completed this bottom band. So that is the Never Ending Band Sampler by Kellogg, I don't remember. I'm sorry.
There's a cereal. Yeah. I'm hungry right now.
I'm pretty sure I know the last name's Kellogg. So that was my first one. The next one you got a whip to show? Or shall I go?
You should go.
Okay. The next one I have is postcards from around the world by Clouds Factory. I had half of this done. I finished the first 6 the first time around. And then this was also my wine and whip piece. I spent 20 minutes a day for the first 15 days in June. So the group Stitch Mania's Wine and Whip Sal. And I spent 20 minutes a day working on that. So I finished off Rio, and then I moved on to Sydney. And that's how far I've got on that.
This is Rio, and this is Sydney.
Yes. So I worked on that. I worked a little bit on this. This is definitely my wine and whip. I lost interest midway through, and since I really didn't know how I was going to finish it, I do know how I'm going to finish it now. I didn't know how I was going to finish it, so I didn't know what I was going to do with it. And so I lost my interest. All right, and then the next one was my first start of the year. So new year, new start.
Sorry, my son's over there. No.
Frosty Snow Day. This Frosty Snow Day is what I started back in January, and I pulled this guy out. I added part of his hat. It's not completed. The hat's not completed, but I added part of the hat and finished off his face a little bit. This is an Ursula Michael piece, and I have all the seasons of this book. I love this book. I'll show you. It has all of them, all the seasons in them, and then also summer as well. So I plan on doing all of those. I'm going to do one at a time first. I'm not going to add more until I've finished up the other ones. You want to go now, or wait?
Okay. I've only worked on 3. Very slowly. I've been moving. I always seem like I have an excuse, but I'm just slower. I'm just a slower stitcher, and that's okay. And I do it on my timeline when I want, and yeah, maybe I only get a line in or a little bit, and I have to move on to something else. No, sir. This is a Christmas one that you guys saw last time.
Drawn thread.
Yes. Last time I believe you only saw the white. I've started the letters, and Heidi walked me through this little specialty stitch. Looks like a little tiny bush.
The leaves. It's a leaf. It's a fan
So this
stitch.
is where I'm at on that one. This one I started the 1st of May, and I've worked on it several times since. I have all the flowers finished there, and I've started the words. And lastly, I believe the last time you guys saw this, it was just a T. And now it says Texas. And there's an N and a D. Let's see if you can see it better without it see-through. So those are the 3 I've worked on. Not so much, just 10 minutes here and there.
Okay. Next part for me, she's been super busy, and it's summertime for me, so I have a lot more time than she does right now. She'll make up time later on. Strawberry Fair by Sweetheart Tree, and that I worked a little bit on that. I got another band done and a little bit of the butterfly on the bottom, so I'm pretty excited about that piece. I like it. It's so cute. Worked on Halloween typograph. Haven't worked on this sucker in a very long time. Right?
Yeah.
That's the best thing about my rotation is like I'm working on everything within the month, and so I get to see all my whips, and I enjoy that. So
I love that fabric.
I got Trick in. And I finished Spooky. I think I finished Spooky, and I definitely got Trick done. So, and then finally, of my rotation pieces for my daily rotation, Design Works, the 12 Days of Christmas. This last year was, or at the end of, around Christmas time, I was using this for the 12 Days of Christmas Sal. I'm also going to use this again for Christmas in July Sal. So this is going to be pulled out pretty soon. I think Christmas in July starts next week or something like that. I just got a little bit done over here in the corner, but this is where I'm at because I did each block for the Sal for the 12 days. I didn't quite finish. I think the last 3 days I lost steam. I was like, yeah, I'm done. But I got a lot done that month. I started this in December, and for the month of December, I did pretty good.
Yeah, you did. It's a lot.
And
I like that
my
border.
my one little day right here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So the borders are almost done. Well, the red part of the border is done. I still have a ton of metallic to do. I'm not a fan of that metallic, but I started stitching with it, so I'm kind of married to it right now. And I just got to deal with it. And then I have Nap Time, Bap Time, which really didn't become Nap Time, Bap Time. Nap Time became Nap Time. So then I was rotating back and forth. I was like, okay, one day I'll work on a rotation piece, and then I'll work on this. And I tried a couple of different things, and I finally have just settled that on the weekends I'm working on my BAPs, and on the weekdays, so the 5 days, Monday through Friday, I work on those other pieces that are in the rotation. With the first one that I want to show you that I didn't fold this correctly. Here we go. This is my Heaven and Earth Night Cafe. I didn't think about it. I was gonna say a drift. I'm like, this is not a drift. Not a drift at all.
You've gotten very far on that.
So Night Cafe, I worked more up here. This page I finished in April for the Heaven and Earth page challenge. So that was the page that I did, and I'm coming back to page 1. I didn't have a whole lot done, but I filled in a lot more right here, and then the gold right here, or the yellows or oranges, yellows and oranges. So I filled those in, and that's what I worked on for a week. And then I said I had 4 that I wanted to work on. I have scrapped one of them. In fact, it's going to become a UFO for a little while.
Is that a drift?
No.
Oh.
Not a drift. Although I'm not showing a drift because I literally only got like 300 stitches in. I got like 300 stitches in. It was embarrassing. I was really struggling when I pulled out a drift. It does come out this next weekend though. So, well,
Which one? Sorry, I missed
the
it.
one that I have scrapped. You're right. I didn't even tell you. The one I've scrapped is Zelda. My Zelda piece.
What?
I haven't scrapped it per se, but I have 2 pieces that I'm working on for my husband, and he would like to have. He was so PC about it too. I asked him. We're at dinner, and I was like, you know what? 2 of my BAPs are yours. They're for you. It's the stocking and it's Zelda. And I'm like, which one should I wait? Should I put Zelda on hold until I finish your stocking or what? And he was so PC. He's like, it is your craft. It's your hobby. You do what you want to do.
Aww.
I would really like to have my stocking for Christmas, but it's totally what you want to do. And so, I decided I'm going to focus solely on his stocking, and then I'll bring Zelda back when the stocking is done. So I spent 2 weeks on the stocking.
Ooh, so pretty.
And the snowman face.
Aww.
I love the snowman face. So that's where I'm at. I just finished I finished this rotation this last weekend. So he's gonna go away for a weekend, and then I'll pull out a drift, which I'm not showing this time. I'll show you guys next time. And then I'll pull out the stocking again, and then I'll pull out Night Cafe, and I'll just rotate through those 3. Okay, so those are whips.
We got very crafty one. A couple of weekends, and we made little project bags from a tutorial from the London.
No. It's a quilting show, or it's a quilting YouTuber.
So we have these.
Who was it?
Little bags.
Missouri Northern Quilt, or something like that. Missouri Quilter.
I made this one for myself.
I'll link.
Well, I made all these for myself.
I'll put the link to that
one.
channel in our notes.
Like that. And we have the zippers, and they're super, super cute for our projects. I got this one.
We made lots of project bags.
Blue.
I didn't pull out all mine. I have a couple to show you. I have 2 of them to show you of mine.
And we even did like little specialty stitchers. Because Heidi got a new sewing machine that does that. That's that inside. On some of them I put like a little tie.
And a handle.
Yep. This one has a handle. There's the inside. They're pretty. They're good. They're awesome. I love them. We're making more.
We've got. We Heidi
has a couple. Show yours, because one of hers is an FFO.
Yes, I have 3 FFOs. So I had 3 finishes this time. This one is not an FFO. This is just a bag that I made. I love it. It has the little peas on it and the butterflies. It's my spring bag, one of my spring bags, and then there's the lining on the inside. And then I have 3 finishes. Yay! In fact, the last time you saw 2 of these, actually all of them, last time you saw all of these, they were whips. So you haven't even seen them as finishes. This is my first finish, was the chatelaine egg. And I FFO'd it into a project bag. So very spring or Easter-like bag right there.
Yeah.
Very springy.
Cute.
I'm keeping Tooth Fairy in this one right now. And then my other FFOs. Yay.
You did so good.
I did good. Here's another one that I finished. Thank you, Tracy. This is a little hanging tag, so it'll go on my Christmas tree. It's Peace, Joy, Love. And so it's finished. It's FFO'd. It's beautiful. I love it.
You should write the year on the back.
I should have. Yeah, I'll put my name and the year on the back. I didn't do that. And then this piece, I don't even think you guys have seen this piece ever. I might have shown you when I first started it. I started it last summer. Once we finish, it's the flat fold. I started this piece last summer, and it was during the Harry Potter, that cross-stitch friends, cross-stitch it's fun. The cross-stitch it's fun group did the Stitch Watts Harry Potter themed type stuff, and one of the days was the starts. One of the days was the starts to doing its multiple starts, and I started this then. Put it away, didn't look at it for a while, and then my son had like a month there where every week he was waking up at least once at 3 a.m., 2 to 3 a.m. until 5 a.m. And I pulled this out to stitch on while he was playing at like 3 a.m. So everybody else was asleep except him and I was reminding myself that I am thankful to be a mother. And I love my son. Yeah, even when it's hard and difficult. So anyways, I finished, and it'll go on my Thanksgiving table in the autumn. Go.
Sorry. We got a little one. And I just gasped because he grabbed opened up a can and grabbed it like this.
About to have a mess.
And I thought he was going to slice all his fingers, but he didn't.
So 3 FFOs. That's unheard of for me.
He did awesome.
3 finishes,
and
3
then
FFOs.
I got some stash.
Yay, stash.
From Under the Sea Fabrics. This one is Lugana, 32 count. It's 18 by 26 called Chloris.
Chloris, yes.
Chloris.
Fabric of the month, right?
Yes, this is her Fabric of the Month collection.
Pretty. So pretty.
I think I'm going to do something Halloween, like a Halloween house on this. So I really like that one. Also from the Fabric of the Month, I got, I don't know how to say it, Zephyrus. It's very, very purple. Lots of purple. Purple's one of Heidi's favorites, so I'm probably just going to give it to her. Or split it. Something. I don't have any ideas for it, and she already has ideas, so maybe. Maybe she has ideas.
Maybe.
And then this one I ordered I ordered outside of Fabric of the Month. It's called Tarnished Silver. This is on Lugana 28 count. And this is one of the ones I ordered in May as a replacement. So it has a lot of blue and some grays in it. It looks very like cloudy. Sorry, Heidi.
It's okay.
Did I just hit your face?
Totally, but that's all right.
So I was very excited to get this. This is when the calculator online didn't work right, and I didn't know, and I had way too small of a fabric, so I had to reorder. It came in finally, and that's the stash I've gotten. Did you get any stash?
No.
No stash?
I've done really good.
Good job. She even was at the stitching store. I'm
surprised.
She went stitching when we a Friday, the last day of the month.
I've added to my wish list, but I really want to get my whip count down to at least 12 before so that's half.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna get anything until I finish something.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my whip count down before I try to go tackle anything, and I have a deadline, so
Except the Halloween, I'm gonna have to get the Halloween pattern for Chloris because I have to. And I think if I start now, I always do this to myself. Maybe it'll be done by Halloween, and I have mine from last year's Halloween that I need to pull back into rotation, my sugar skull. Yeah. So that'll be because I think we need to start thinking about Halloween now that it's July. Yeah. Woo, woo. And we love the fall. Heidi and I both love the fall and Halloween.
I love fall.
Stitching. Yes. It's our favorite. I like it more than Christmas, and it's just...
Yes. Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, easily.
I wasn't going to say holiday. Well, Halloween's my favorite holiday.
Yeah.
But that stitching in the fall, just, get your pumpkin stuff, drinking your pumpkin, stitching, it's the best.
Pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we're already talking about pumpkin spice. So bad.
We hope everybody is having a great summer of stitching, and it has continued after May.
Okay.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.